Okay, so let's start the next turn. We'd actually done an okay job of starting to get ready here on the southern side. And if we work our player cards right here, we might be able to posture ourselves for a potential breakout in the next turn. So how can we do that? Let's look at the commander here, the tank commander. We're going to have him use his command ability. We'll flip him over. We're going to flip over with that the French VIP and the bar gunner. Now, according to the rules that's written right now, at least the playtest rules, um, these two cannot take actions right now. They can't be flipped over and then take an action. So in the same turn. So before we do anything, let's go ahead and do this. If I could have, if let's say I could have done that and the southern approach was clear, obviously our French VIP can escape. But as it stands, we're just getting ready for next turn. So we now have the French VIP ready to try to escape when possible. We need to clear these three riflemen. We have our bar gunner ready to go next turn. We have this rifleman ready to go, and he could take an action this turn, but there's really no reason to. We might as well just wait until our French VIP is ready to go. So so that's one action to get these two over. Let's go ahead and turn our attention to our key commander over here. Beside Jenny's in bad shape. We need to get some more suppression dice out. He's probably the easiest way to do that. So if we clear his suppression token, it takes 2 actions to do that. We're going to go ahead and do that. Now we can look at him. Let's think about what he can do. He's got the command ability, which would allow me to flip over 2 guys. And he can be flipped over even if he's suppressed. That's okay. The command ability also allows me to remove a suppression token if I wanted, so I can do that. But I think in this case we're just going to use his tank crew ability to get 3 more suppression dice on the board. So we're going to place those here, and that's his action. And then let's go back over here. Now I think let's get ready to try to make the breakout of the next turn. So one of these two, we can't flip him back over because he already went this turn. So one of these two is probably the best. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Let's go ahead and use our former SS officer. And the reason is obviously he doesn't have any kind of broken morale problems or anything like that. So he's a little bit more likely to make it through the next turn. Okay, so that's the turn for our defenders. And let's see what the attackers do this turn. Okay, so the Panzerfaust. So it's going to be targeting Basat and Jenny. That's not good because it's in bad shape now with just a 4 defense. If any of these hit, Basat and Jenny will be destroyed, and the 4 tank crew inside her will be casualties. So we're going for 3s or lower on 4 dice. Not likely. Okay, it doesn't happen. So, what does that mean? Well, all of these guys are casualties. Get all this stuff out of the way. So it just, it's not good. The Basat and Jenny's already been destroyed. The defenders are in really bad shape. So those 4 casualties, we can go through the motions here of doing this. Now, this is a little bit abstract, but all of the action that's taking place right here is taking place in a very short period of time and somewhat simultaneously. That's the abstraction. So these suppression dice don't go away. They reflect back towards the simultaneity of all the actions. So we don't just remove these suppression dice, even though there's no one left here. Okay, so Basat and Jenny's been destroyed. Okay, the Flak 30 is going to target location to suppress. So it's going to target the northern terrace. If you didn't see the note I placed in both Board Game Geek and on YouTube, I accidentally made a mistake last time when I was counting the attackers here on the northern approach. I kept counting on 2 different occasions. I counted this as 3, and actually he should have only been counted as red. So that was my mistake. He actually got counted for purple and red. So I just wanted to note that. Okay, so it's going to be targeting purple. Let's roll for the specific location. 6. So it's going to be targeting this French VIP. Oh, that's not good. Okay, and it's going to be 4 suppression. Okay, so that's good. The Great Hall has a 6 defense still, so no problem there. And a sniper. Okay, let's see what area the sniper attacks. He attacks the gatehouse, and specifically who? Okay, he attacks. That's great. He attacks the guy who's taking his action and is suppressed. Okay, so he's gonna get 5 dice to do this. And remember, if he's successful, the sniper does not suppress. The sniper kills. So 1 more casualty. Very bloody turn here for the defenders. Not good. If there's a saving grace, and this is very minor, we're almost to the end of the second deck here for the SS. Once we get through that, at least as the current playtest is designed, we'll have 3 reinforcements come out. They're not super significant, but they're not inconsequential. It's 3 more guys we can place, just like we placed at the beginning of the game, anywhere we want. So that can really help backfill some spots. One other thing that I've thought about, and we'll see if this comes up in the game, it's possible that it doesn't, so I just want to go ahead and discuss this. If a guy is ever suppressed when he already has a suppression token, so an instance, we had the instance here where there was an attack against purple. If the attack had been against him and if it had been successful, you don't place another suppression token. If a defender is suppressed and he gets suppressed again, he's a casualty. He's removed from the game. Okay, so that's it for now.